Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and today we'll be doing another reading for you, Aquarius. Let's see how you're doing, how your person is doing, and what action we can expect in this connection now. And these are general collective readings, Aquarius, will not resonate with all of you out there. Please keep what works for you, and leave the rest. My God, I'm getting tongue-tied already. I don't know what's going to show up for you, Aquarius. Okay, so my angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for Aquarius and send them the messages they need to hear the most right now. Thank you. So Aquarius, welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting the channel. And if you're new here, Aquarius, we welcome you as well. Do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of us. We welcome you in. Okay, and newbies, I'm setting down these two sets of cards here. One side is for you, one side is for your person, and in the center I'll have your mutual energies, your dialogue message cards, etc. Okay. And here's one action card for you and one action card for you. Bottom of my deck, the overall energy is how to come out of this sleepless nights, coming out of depression, out of sorrow, out of overthinking this connection. I think things are going to be all right from what I feel. There is some justice being restored here. From person A's side, Aquarius, I don't know where you are, side A or side B, you know that, right? For person A, I think they've been feeling little left out and abandoned till now, but the love is still there. The love is really strong. The love is overflowing for person B, but till now maybe always feeling neglected. But from person B's side, I think they want to commit now. They're looking for a commitment. They also have a lot of love for person B, and they have this big cup of love that they want to offer, and person A wants to offer this cup of love. But one of you has been feeling a bit abandoned till now. So what this connection is doing here, I don't know. Let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll start clarifying these cards. Okay, Aquarius? So Aquarius and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other, what would that be? Aquarius and their person. Aquarius and their person. Let's take a few from the other deck. Aquarius and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now. Aquarius and their person. That's too many cards, but I guess they're out, so we'll take them. So the first card I have here for you, Aquarius, says, I cried all night wondering why you weren't sleeping next to me. See, this could be person A who's been feeling abandoned and feeling neglected and feeling left out, but there's so much love that they feel in their heart, and crying themselves to sleep and wondering why their person wasn't next to them. I have a hard time focusing on you when I'm trying to build an empire. Maybe person B was pulled into different directions at that point, and they had other things that were on their mind apart from, this beautiful connection. I keep hearing songs and it always reminds me of you and I. I got a whiff of your scent. It made me smile remembering you. How can you love me after I effed everything up with our connection? I've come to realize that I'm not more awakened than you. I've come to realize that I'm not more awakened than you. You are awake too. Why do you stay away when they treat you badly? I loved you more than I loved myself. Then I realized I didn't love myself. I miss you so much that it feels like there's a real pain in my chest. I don't know. I won't show it to you though. I miss you so much that it feels like there's a real pain in my chest. But I won't show you that though. I never loved them. It was just about the sex. I love you. All right. So, Aquarius, if this is resonating with your storyline, let's start clarifying these cards. But before that, I'm going to take an angel blessing card to bless this reading. Let's see what my angels have to say to this reading. Blessing, guidance, advice, play music. Wasn't there a card which said, I hear songs, I keep hearing songs, and it always reminds me of you and I. Yes, music could play a very, very big part in your connection right now. Maybe telepathically, you guys are connecting to each other. Maybe it's healing for you. Maybe you're hearing, what the person wants to say to you through music. So, yes, play music. Okay, so let's start clarifying these cards now, Aquarius. For person A, they have the Five of Pentacles. Why is that, Spirit? And plus, they have this big cup of love as well. Ace of Cups. Why is that? Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Oh. Person A does feel a very strong soulmate connection. They feel this was a connection which was meant to be. This is my soulmate. This is my true partner. But maybe they feel that their partner had some toxic behavior, toxic attachments, maybe to third parties or something, and that's the reason they are kind of feeling that their partners are not either fighting for this connection, or they feel they should stop fighting for this connection, even though there is a lot of love that person A feels for person B. Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yes, right till now, I don't think person B has actually offered them a love or an apology or something, but person A does want a renewal or a rebirth of this connection, but it can come together in a good, beautiful way. They do hope that this love offer comes to them, which I don't think it has till now, but person A, as much as they feel this connection is becoming toxic, they do have a lot of love. And they hope that one day, this love will emerge brand new and we can, have this with each other. So what happened in the recent past, Spirit, for person A to be feeling this way? The Magician in reverse. They feel they got fooled. They feel somebody was playing tricks. Somebody was creating illusions. Maybe, keeping them at crossroads, never making a decision on them. And they felt that they were always the loser in this connection. As much as they wanted a happily ever after, they felt this connection was spiritual and we should be together, engaged, or celebrating or moving forward to stability. They always felt that that person got the better of them, always made them feel they were not worth it, or made them always feel like they couldn't win from their partner. What's this Page of Wands, Spirit, in the recent past? I think somebody did send a message or receive a message or something where I think person A realized that their person was very self-centered, very, very selfish, and that's when I think person A decided that I'm going to kind of bring this connection to a stagnation. It's time to release. It's time to kind of let them go, because if they're going to behave like a trickster and selfish and self-centered, then what's the point? I'll always lose in this connection. What I want is a stable ground to work on. As much as I love them, as much as I wish things can be renewed, right now I think person A decided in the recent past that it's time to release this connection. So how does person A now feel about the connection or feel about person B? Nine of Cups in reverse. Person A hasn't been happy in this connection. They feel as much as it's like 50-50. As happy as person B makes them feel, they stress them out as much. Why? Because that emotional quotient is missing from this connection. They never they feel my partner never makes me emotionally satisfied, emotionally happy. So as much as there's joy in being with them, they put me into so much of stress and confusion, and by the end of it, I feel I'm in this connection all by myself, and I'm tired of stressing and rethinking and always being in my head about what are we. Person A definitely wants justice in this relationship. They want an equal give and take. Even now, I think with person B, or they're hoping that justice can be restored. Person A is waiting. I think person A, as much as they are releasing or they are trying to get out of hoping, and they're realizing what person B has been doing, I think person A still has a big cup of love for person B. They are still hoping and wishing that one day justice will be restored, there will be balance, there will be equal give and take. So right now person A is kind of waiting to see maybe in the future things can be put right with person B. So what action person A is going to take, I'll open later. Aquarius, let's go on to the other side and see how person B is doing. Person B has the Hierophant. Oh, all right. And the Queen of Cups spirit? One second. These are too many cards. I'm going to just shuffle this again. What's this Queen of Cups spirit? Queen of Cups for person B. One more. Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so person B now wants commitment. Person B wants commitment. They now have realized what they've done. They want to show up now as the person who's going to take charge, who's going to level up and do the right thing, no longer be selfish. Now they want to give to the connection. They're probably thinking of coming in with maybe even a commitment or a proposal here, because they are seeing that person as a very loving, kind, beautiful, sweet, the kind of person who loves them and who they love. They do want to work together with this person A once again, and they want to let down this burden of whatever's happened between the two of you. That's how they're feeling at the moment. So what happened in the recent past, spirit, for person B to have this awareness? Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Two of Wands, spirit. Okay. Yes, person B, I think, kept this relationship stagnant for a very long time. Maybe they were at crossroads forever, never making a decision, pulled in two different directions, and some secrets came out about why they were not making, headway or moving or making any decision, which kind of led to unhappiness for both of you. Like this Ten of Cups is a happily ever after, and right now it's in reverse. So this is what happened in the past. Some secrets came out about why this person was never making a choice, never making a decision, or maybe that they were always keeping person A on hold for some reason, even though I think this person knew that person A is their Ten of Cups. They knew that this is their happily ever after. So then what happened, spirit? If they knew in the recent past, what happened? If they knew that this is, again the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay. So what happened? What happened? One more. They didn't have the courage. Okay, so this person was weak in the past. As much as they knew this is my queen, this is my Ten of Pentacles, this is my Queen of Cups. Now Queen of Cups has shown up twice on their side. This is how much they love person A, or they see person A as a very loving, beautiful person. They knew they had hit the jackpot here. But this person, I think, had some weaknesses. Maybe they were a little immature, they didn't want to commit at that time, or maybe they wanted to play around a little more, or not want to commit. Like I said, this person was a little knight at that point. They hadn't leveled up to be the king. But from what I see now, I think right now they are leveling up, because they are showing up now as the King of Pentacles. Now they have stabilized. They want to come in with a proposal or something. So what How do they see person A now, and how do they see this connection as a whole? Seven of Cups in reverse. Person B is no longer confused about their choice, that's for sure. They know that one cup which makes them the happiest. Oops. Seven of Cups in reverse, Spirit. Yes, they know that the person that is their very own, okay, the cup that they want, none of the other options are going to work out. They have chosen that one cup that makes them the happiest, and it's the one that walked away from their life. Maybe person A has released them, walked away, even though I know secretly they are waiting for them. But according to person B, they feel, oh my God, the person that was meant for me has walked away, or maybe I walked away from this connection. But now they see this connection as the Ten of Pentacles. This is my happily ever after. This is the person that I am meant to be with. And I think they want to send a message, Aquarius. Okay, so they do want to have a brand new beginning. They want to have a new start with person A. What's this Page of Wands? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, wow. Yes, they want to end this chapter, this cycle of, always feeling betrayed or betraying the other person, or always feeling that, it's ended or things are not happy between the two of you. This person has now leveled up big time. Now they're showing up as the Emperor. Okay, they want to come forward, they want to send a message, they want to take charge, they want to boss up basically and say, hey, listen, let's cut the old out. Let's end that old chapter and let's begin again, because I know now that you were my right choice. Person A, you are my Ten of Cups, my Ten of Pentacles. This person has really grown up. So let's see, person A, will you take any action apart from just waiting? Will you take any action towards person B? The Devil in reverse. Okay, so why is that an action, Spirit? Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse. Person A is in deep contemplation right now. They're wondering, I think there's a lot of anger yet with person A. They kind of don't trust person B that much. And they may not, I don't know, if person B comes towards them with only passion and nothing else, person A may just reject them. They don't want to be stuck in another loop of a passionate affair anymore or something like that. Person A is trying to listen to their intuition. They're trying to get help from maybe tarot or the spiritual guides or something as to what they should do. They just don't want to repeat another toxic cycle of passion maybe with person B. They want to be released of all this heartbreak that they've gone through, and they're being very, very cautious at the moment. So if person B comes towards them offering only their wand, the person A may not accept it or be a bit hesitant or distrust it. So right now I think person A is trying to keep themselves very grounded, trying to be a bit spiritual, maybe trying to, I don't know, just take care of themselves. Person B, you'll have to really come in with more than the wand. What action will you take towards person? Oh, they're coming in to heal. Six of Swords. They just want the fight to end. They just want this conflict to end and to find peace with their partner first and foremost. Six of Swords, Spirit, please clarify that. Why is that an action? Why is that an action? One more. Yes, person B is very, very sad, very depressed at the moment. They are realizing. They've totally realized that they've caused this structure to break down. They've been the cause. Maybe they've lied to person A in the past and not spoken the truth or not been emotional, and they're recognizing their pattern. They're recognizing that they've been a bit maybe immature in the past, but they want to leave all that behind and find some happiness. So what action will they take, Spirit? What action will they take towards person A? One more. They want to fight. They want to fight for... Oh. Right now, they want to fight for person A, but they feel that person is too heartbroken right now. They feel that person is not wanting them anymore or will reject them now. I think this person is kind of depressed at the moment. They are expecting that if I move towards person A now, it's going to end up in a fight. As much as they're hoping and wishing to end this conflict, I think this person is a bit afraid. So, Spirit, will they only speak through music, or can we expect any action now in this week? Can we expect any kind of action between the two of them, or is there silence? Oh, both are in contemplation right now. Spirit is saying both, we both kind of going within, trying to see, what happened and what didn't happen, and who invested what, who didn't invest what. I think there's going to be a period of silence and contemplation while you both go through what matters and what doesn't matter. From what I feel, I think this week you guys, even though I think person A really has matured up, they need a little more time to realize their faults before they can come forward. And person B, you are on the right path. Yes, if you are connecting with your spiritual self and expecting nothing but justice and equal reciprocity and happiness, you should wait for it. Right? You should wait for it and not allow this person to come in with any kind of toxic behavior, with only passion, because it's going to repeat another cycle. I don't think they want to. They just want the fight to end, from what I feel. Give them a little more time, because when they come back to sow these seeds now, they have to make sure that they do the right thing so that there's a proper harvest between the two of you. So I think this week, you'll most probably be communicating through music or telepathically. But you guys are on the right track, so patience. I'm sure it's going to pay off. Okay? So that's all I have for you. Till next time then. Till next... next Friday for the Love Bite. Till then, love and light. Namaste.